Let us never negotiate out of fear. But let us never fear to negotiate. Too often we enjoy the comfort of opinion without the discomfort of thought. Conformity is the jailer of freedom and the enemy of growth. Those who make peaceful revolution impossible will make violent revolution inevitable. Our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's future. And we are all mortal. The cost of freedom is always high, but Americans have always paid it. And one path we shall never choose, and that is the path of surrender, or submission. Peace is a daily, a weekly, a monthly process, gradually changing opinions, slowly eroding old barriers, quietly building new structures. When written in Chinese, the word crisis is composed of two characters. One represents danger and the other represents opportunity. We are tied to the ocean. And when we go back to the sea, whether it is to sail or to watch, we are going back from whence we came. For time and the world do not stand still. Change is the law of life. And those who look only to the past or the present are certain to miss the future. The world is very different now. For man holds in his mortal hands the power to abolish all forms of human poverty, and all forms of human life. A man does what he must, in spite of personal consequences, in spite of obstacles and dangers and pressures, and that is the basis of all human morality. For in the final analysis, our most basic common link is that we all inhabit this small planet. We all breathe the same air. We all cherish our children's futures. And we are all mortal. In the long history of the world, only a few generations have been granted the role of defending freedom in its hour of maximum danger. I do not shrink from this responsibility, I welcome it. We are not afraid to entrust the American people with unpleasant facts, foreign ideas, alien philosophies, and competitive values. For a nation that is afraid to let its people judge the truth and falsehood in an open market is a nation that is afraid of its people. Israel was not created in order to disappear. Israel will endure and flourish. It is the child of hope and the home of the brave. It can neither be broken by adversity nor demoralized by success. It carries the shield of democracy and it honors the sword of freedom. When power leads man toward arrogance, poetry reminds him of his limitations. When power narrows the area of man's concern, poetry reminds him of the richness and diversity of existence. When power corrupts, poetry cleanses. I think this is the most extraordinary collection of talent, of human knowledge, that has ever been gathered at the White House, with the possible exception of when Thomas Jefferson dined alone. Let both sides seek to invoke the wonders of science instead of its terrors. Together let us explore the stars, conquer the deserts, eradicate disease, tap the ocean depths, and encourage the arts and commerce. Mothers all want their sons to grow up to be president, but they don't want them to become politicians in the process.